Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. You may know me as Lilac, or a different name, whichever name you know me as, I'm fine with. As you can see, today we are actually on the Royals SMP. Now, for today, I have to get started right away, because we got limited time and much to do. First of all, we have made this subscriber board per one request. Somebody had left in the comments that I do a subscriber board for those who cannot actually join the server and play with me. So I have created this subscriber board. So every episode I will add at least one subscriber name from the comment section. Whether it be an actual comment asking to be added onto the board, or if it's just one of my favorite comments from the video, I will probably add a name. I have no idea how many of these we're actually gonna get, so maybe I'll add one, maybe I'll add two, who knows? I have no idea how many I'm gonna do at a time. But besides that, for the person who actually gave me the idea, we have your name up on the board first. So thank you so much, Not Blacklist, for giving me this idea. This was a great idea, and I think it's I don't know, it's just a sweet little side thing that we can have and look forward to each episode we play. So now what I have decided for us to do today is I think it is time to make one of our first main buildings for our SMP island. Now, we have a random ocelot walking around in the back over there. That's kind of strange. I have no idea where that thing came from. It just kind of showed up on my island one day. I was wondering if somebody just kind of dropped it off on my island and left it, but nobody's come to pick it up. Anyways, besides that, our first thing is creating a tavern. We need our tavern place because it is going to be our main area of communication for now at least. I don't really have anything specific that I want to build for like our applications area. I know that I'll put like kind of a little board over there that has some of the rules, some of the requirements up, and then I will also put the book over there, which I actually have the application book in my inventory. Now, for those who don't really care about possibly living on the island, you can skip ahead. That's understandable. I do not expect you to watch this. But I'm going to go through the book. So it says, hello, if you're reading this, you might be interested in living on or being a part of Amethyst Country Club, which is great to hear. But let's talk about what this may mean. My name is Lilac. I'm a content creator for Minecraft. This island was made so so other people can join my series through my SMP. Qualifications, at least these are the ones that are recommended. All hail the Sky Kingdom. The Amethyst Country Club is part of the Sky Kingdom fully. So what I mean by that is basically to be in the Amethyst Country Club, I would say this is the main requirement. You do have to be in the Sky Kingdom. Number two, be friendly and no sharing personal information. This is a huge must. If anything, this comes before the first one. So of course, always be friendly to everyone here. Anybody that's on the island has either joined because they've seen, maybe my island and they wanted to, or they're subscribers who know me from YouTube or TikTok. But just please, everybody be kind because at the end of the day, we are all the same and different in our own ways, and we are allowed to have opinions and we have rights to that. So just be kind. Everybody's opinion matters and everybody matters in my island, or at least on my island. But obviously, besides the be friendly, no sharing personal information. Please do not share personal information. It is highly dangerous and there is no point to it. I know that like sometimes you'll meet people online and become really close friends, and that's for you to decide, I guess. But at the same time, I do not want to be at fault for any type of personal information issues. I That would be terrible. I do not want to be at fault for any of that. So please keep your personal information to a minimum or to zero on this island. just because I worry and I want you guys to be safe. So please just be safe. Number 3, issues about land go through Lilac, and I promise I'll be fair. What I mean by that is if you're having kind of like a tiff or something, or an argument with a neighbor because you feel like part of the land that they're building on or part of the land that you're building on like is yours and they're upset about it or you're upset about it, just come to me. Don't try and solve it between you two, because you might just make some unnecessary drama, and we don't want that. We want good vibes here. We only want good, healthy vibes here, because this island is supposed to just be for fun. It's not serious. So please just, if you're able to resolve it yourself, that's great. I'm happy. But if it starts to get a little bit hot and heated, please just come to me, because I will be as fair as possible. And number 4, we have no building theme restrictions. Just make it beautiful or unique. What I mean by that is we don't really have a theme that you have to follow on this island. I want you to go crazy with your creativity. I don't want you to have to kind of dull it down. Just the only thing is, please make sure that your build is it is thought out well. At least I really want our builds on this island to be thought out and have meaning to them, so please just make sure you have your idea fully thought out before you start building. But if you're having issues, so having issues building or worried about your skills, no worries, ask me for help and I will help charge free, and I'll help you complete your whole build if you need. And please just have the materials ready. If you need help and you want me to help you build it, or you want me to help you design it, just please have all the materials that you need ready. Um, Obviously you don't need all of them ready. If you have like a good amount ready, I can always get started on whatever you have collected, and then just, I guess, continue to fill the chest and I will continue to build for you. So now here's how our applications should look. This is the most important part. If you have an SMP name, please put that. Please do not use your real name, because we don't need a book of personal information on my island. That would not be great. If you have a SMP race, so like for me, my SMP race is I am a crystal elf, I think is what I've called it. So that's what I would put in there. You could be, whatever you want, really. I mean, it's your story to tell. So pronouns, just so then I am making sure that I am, saying your name right or saying your pronouns right. I just want to make sure that everybody feels 100% comfortable on here. Give a little bit about you, or like a little bit of backstory lore. These kind of go together. So whichever one you really want to do, or whatever your character likes, if you want to put some of your character's likes and dislikes, that's all right with me. This one is extremely important. Please make sure you put something down about this. Are you okay with being in videos? Now, here's the situation. Actually, I'll go further into this one. I think I have a page about it. Um, do you want to be in lore? If you want to be in my lore, please type yes, no, whatever you want. Just make sure you put something about this as well. I will put lot numbers down once I have them all laid out, so please put the lot number down that you like as well. And then on top of that, please put your Minecraft display name, so then I'm actually able to find you and know who you are in Minecraft. Just because going through all the SMP names in the Discord is not something I will be able to do. That would take way too much time. So to save me some time, please put your Minecraft display name here as well. So now once your application is in, 2 days tops, your name will either be put on the spot, so on the spot that you wanted, like the spot number, or your name will be put into the possible consideration if further interview is needed. But don't worry, we may just want to have a conversation with you in the case of you don't want to be in any videos, just because I'm a content creator, so it might be difficult. I want to respect any of those who do not want to be in videos, so living in the Amethyst Country Club might not be the best fit for you unless we can figure something out during that conversation. So what I fully mean by that is just if you don't want to be in a video, I guess, or you don't want to be anywhere in any videos, uh, you might want to consider living somewhere else in the SMP, just because I am a content creator and I can't tell you when exactly I'm going to record or stream. So it kind of varies. It's if you'd want to live on my island, but you don't want to be seen in any videos or anything like that, we might be able to work out kind of a situation where you live a little bit deeper into the island. So then I'm not like coming by that area. I might make like a little area that's just for those who don't want to be seen in any videos. Um, but besides that, now, sorry about all that boring stuff. Please, if you're interested in being a part of the Amethyst Island, create a new page or two and put your application in. Only use 1 to 2 pages, please. Number your pages so I can tell where a new one starts and the other one ends. So, like here, I put a little note for the first person who applies. Obviously, I haven't gotten any applications just quite yet. So, this is what I mean by that. Numbering. So let's say this is my application and I end up using just one page. I just put 1 then. And then I don't put anything else, and obviously I hit done and that's it. Please don't sign the book. Please don't sign the book. If you sign the book, you owe me a new book. That's my only thing. If you sign it, it's not the end of the world, but you owe me a new one. Um but let's say I am applying and I end up using 2 pages because my backstory is very in-depth and detailed. Then I do the other page being 1 and then this one being 2, as you can see. So that is just what we have for this book. That is the application book. I wanted to go through that in a video just in case anybody has any questions. But now that we actually have that out of the way, we're gonna get started on making this tavern. Alright, so I have grabbed some of our materials that we are going to use. Now the only thing is, I'm not quite sure what type of color I want to go for the tavern. I'm thinking purple is the only way. I'm thinking purple. Either purple or like a light blue, but I'm gonna try some different colors for sure. Alright, so now I have grabbed all of our materials that we will be using, besides one main material that we definitely need. We need terracotta, and we need it fast. So luckily, I know of a place that we can go to go get quite a bit of terracotta. What other place would that be but the Badlands? So, we will be going to the Badlands in order to actually get enough terracotta, but okay. So I have some axes or some pickaxes here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go /p warp desert. And this is gonna teleport us to the desert kingdom. Alright. Now we are in the desert kingdom, and as you can see, it is actually giant. Like, I'm in love with the way that the desert kingdom looks. I love, oh, a random person. Okay, I am in love with the way that the desert kingdom looks. It just looks so good, and I don't know, there's so much to it. Like, look at these fantastic banners. Yeah, these banners are amazing. But besides that, if I remember right, I think the Badlands are that way. I don't remember running across this way. I don't think the Badlands are this way. I think they're the other way. I get so turned around because this place is so big. There is so much to look at. Like, you can see all of the stuff that people have built. It's honestly beautiful here. Yeah, we should be somewhat safe over here, hopefully. It is dark, so, it's night out, and that makes me a little bit nervous, but I think we should be okay. I can place some torches. I'm just gonna place a few. Alright, we're gonna climb up this little mountain here, because I think if I climb up here, I can get some of this terracotta. We'll grab some white terracotta. I think white terracotta will look very nice. We can also just get some of this plain terracotta as well, because there's a chance that I might not want to use white and I might want to use purple. But we're gonna have to see what purple looks like with the kind of color combinations I'm going for. So I'm gonna just quickly harvest a good amount of this and I will be right back with you guys. Alright, so I have now gathered probably enough. I think enough. Yep, but we have 2 stacks of white and then just a few stacks of regular as well. So now I am going to just, oop, sometimes it does this. It like says I'm already teleporting, but I'm not. Okay. But now we're good. We are home. So while I was mining and kind of thinking about what we could do for our color of our tavern here, I decided that I think it would be best if we used the white as kind of the base, and then we used maybe the purple as the roof, and then I'm also gonna do some purple glazed terracotta for the roof as well. So it adds that kind of different mosaic pattern to it just to make the roof look a little bit more intricate. I really like the glazed terracotta. I think it's very pretty. And honestly, I should have used some of it for my roof, but I think the concrete almost suits the roof a little bit better just because it's more vibrant. Now, I'm trying to remember where I put. So I have a few red flowers, and then I think, yeah, I have enough lapis. So we're gonna change all of these flowers into that, all of this into this, and now we're just gonna combine all of this to get a good amount of purple. I'll put the rest of the dye in there. Now let's change this to purple. Ooh. That's kind of a different color. You know, I'm a little shocked. I'm a little shocked that I don't remember the purple being that purple. That this like it's not really purple. It's like a burgundy more so. I very well could be wrong though. I very well could be a little bit colorblind. But besides that, let's see maybe what magenta looks like. And then maybe, yeah, I don't know, because maybe we can do, oh, someone said I do not like her. Gosh. Maybe we can do a little bit of a mixture if it looks right. Ooh, see, I think magenta would look really good with purple. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. And then I think maybe we do a little bit of blue as well. Blue looks more like purple than purple looks like, yeah. Yeah, so we can do a combination, honestly. We're gonna do a combination of each different color. Okay, so here's where we're at right now. I'm going to go make some bone meal so then I can actually bone meal the rest of my lilacs over there and get some more magenta because we need more magenta dye. I'll probably make a little bit more blue, but then after that I'll grab the rest of our terracotta that is actually in the furnace and then we'll be ready to actually start building. But I will be right back with you guys once I have completed all of those tasks. Alright, so I have completed those tasks. We are now ready to get started. The only thing is we are waiting on a little more purple glazed terracotta, which is not an issue. I do not mind waiting a little bit longer. It won't take much longer. There's just a few pieces in there. So we're gonna actually get started on the stone base. So for this build, I think... Let me see. If I want it 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna drag this out. And then that should have a middle. Now I'm going to change these stones as well, or some of the cobblestone, just so that it kind of fits what we're going for. We don't need it to be all cobblestone at the bottom. But I'm going to continue to build this stone base up, and I will be right back with you guys once I've completed all of that. Alright, so I think that's what I'm going to do for the stone base. Now, what we will be doing is actually adding our spruce element. I'm not quite sure how exactly I want to add this in. In order to actually do that, though, I have to make a little staircase and make a platform so I can actually build. But once I complete that, I will be right back with you guys for a little bit more commentary afterwards. So really quick before I continue to lay down the wood, I've decided that I'm going to use dark oak for this part that I'm deleting right here. Just because I think the dark oak will look probably much better, because I'm going to use the same dark oak to basically make the outline of our roof. So I think we will probably need a good amount of dark oak, and especially in this spot to kind of tie it together, because this is somewhat part of the trim. It's just I'm trying to make the build kind of come out a little bit more with these. Yep, so we're going to use dark oak on this. Alright, so now that I've laid out the logs, I can kind of figure out where I'm going to actually place in the white terracotta. And I'm going to just start doing that right now. Alright, so as you can probably tell, I ran out of the white terracotta, so I will have to make some more of that, but once I make more of that, we can finish the actual wall, and then we can move on to the roof part. Alright, so I'm going to finish this wall up really quick, which won't take too long, obviously, since I am already about done. But then once I do that, I'm going to now play around a little bit with some decorations that I can add to the bottom part. Now that I'm looking at it though, I'm going to break through this and get rid of this part. All right, so now that I've removed those logs, yeah, it definitely looks better. I like the way that looks. Now I'm going to actually play around with kind of the design. I want to add some nice designs to this, but I'm gonna have to try out some different things. So enjoy as I show a small little montage of me struggling to figure out what I'm going to do for this area. All right, so as you can see behind me, we have finished the actual roof of our tavern. Now the next thing is just finishing in the white terracotta. Yeah, so we'll have to like fill this in right here. I don't know. I feel like there's more. No? Okay, that's the only spot. But I'm just gonna fill in the rest of this terracotta. Oh, you got a spot in the roof. Put that in. But once I finish this in, we're going to add in some little details for the tavern as well. And then also, I think that the tavern would be the best spot to be doing somewhat of interviews for people who want to live on our island. So I think what we're gonna do is somewhere in this top part, I'm going to make myself a little office as well. But now what I'm gonna do is actually go back inside to our house. I think I should have some stone smelted already, but I want to make some grindstones because I like using grindstones for pillars. And I think that'll look really good for the tavern. So we're gonna place some inward, and then from there, maybe actually it might be a good idea to on the side. Come on, you're almost there. All right. On these sides, it might be a good idea to drag it down one and then bring it up like this. Have it kind of curved almost. Yeah, no. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so for these outer edges, I think what I'm going to do is have it face inward like this one, and we'll drag this across. Maybe yeah, okay. We'll try this really quick. Let me see how this looks, or if it'll even work for the spacing that we have. Actually, I think it will be working. That works out perfect, actually. That, it's not like the nicest design, but it's not terrible, and I guess I don't mind it too much. It feels like the bottom, we definitely need to be putting some pillars on these bottom parts, though. So maybe instead of putting a staircase here, I drag this in one. And I do it on the other side as well. And then in these corner spots, I think what I'm gonna use is I'm going to use some of those barrels again so then I can make kind of the same pillar combination that we got going on here. So let's see, do I have any barrels in here? I don't have any barrels, so we're gonna make some barrels real quick. Okay, now that we got these barrels, I'm just gonna, put them in like this. And make sure they're actually facing downwards, otherwise it's gonna drive me crazy. So let's see. Put another random staircase just for now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I hate it when this happens. I actually, oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what we do. We do slash death. Uh, okay, but some of my stuff definitely fell down here, so let's jump onto a piece of bamboo and break it down, I guess. Yeah, so I fall off of my island a lot. So this is this is a normal thing that I go through, having to go searching for all my materials that fall off the edges, like so. Okay. And then I think there is some more stuff over here. Yeah, pickaxe. I feel like I had more stuff, but I can't remember what I had. Uh, there's some of my experience down there. I don't know if I have anything down there, but we're just gonna get back up to our home. Slash home, lilac. Alright, so now that we have had our daily experience of death, let's get back into actually finishing our pillars. Honestly, though, the build is coming out really nice. I definitely think that something needs to be done for these roofs. I'm not sure I'm a fan. Like, I think maybe if I get rid of I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably do some tweaking off camera too, just so then you guys don't have to watch me like mess with the build the whole time. But we're gonna just get finished here by finishing these pillars. This pillar, I guess, is going to be hanging off the ground because I'm too scared to try and fix that right now. So we'll just finish these lovely little pillars. I think that's super cute. It gives it a little bit more shape to the build. So we'll have our pillars. I forgot, this needs to be raised up one. We'll have our pillars here again, but we need to make sure that we get our barrels on there correctly. Put these barrels in. And now we'll put these in as well. And then we can come back in with our stairs and our gates, or our trapdoors, I mean. Do that. This one is a little different. This one is the same. Perfect. Okay. So now that we have that, I need to add the leftover trim to the bottom with some cobblestone and some andesite. So we'll make a few andesite stairs. And a few cobble as well. And we'll come back to this side and just randomly place a few of these in. Just like that. And for the other side as well, do that. Awesome. Okay, so I'm definitely loving how this is turning out. The only thing that I think probably needs to be added is some type of it seems like something would be right in this area, like maybe I continue the cobblestone walls up. But now anyways, that I have figured out this little design over here that I like for the roof, I think I'm going to just copy and paste it over to this side. And then from there, our tavern should be basically complete, besides the fact that we need to put in some windows and we need to actually decorate the inside. Now, the tavern will be the space to go if you are looking to apply. I will have the application book still out front in my area over there. But once you actually put in your application, and let's say I'm getting ready to interview you, or you want to even just like come talk to me, I guess, and be like, "Hey, how do I get started on building?" Then just come here. I will have this as my little office area. I will have another little extra book that you guys can put down times for appointments that would work for you, or I'll just write in the book days that I am actually free. That is going to be the end of today's episode. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching just as much as I enjoyed making this video. But as always, thanks for stopping in, and I hope to see you at the next video. Bye!